Okay, I think I unmuted myself. Man, this is tricky and nerve-wracking. Hello, Hotchkiss to Earth, and all those Hotchkissies. We'll figure something out eventually, I promise. Just correcting my audio. It's good to see you, Andy Crafts. Hi, Joe. Is it Joanna? Johanna? Johanna? Hi. All right. I'm excited. I don't know if either of you have played Syberia before or anyone else who might endeavor to join us, but Syberia is, next to the Nancy Drew games, the most iconic game series of my childhood. I played with my brothers and then played by myself, and now I'm playing with you all. So, I mean, I guess we can get started. Everything's good. All right. Never heard of the game? All right, well, it's hard to describe. It's an adventure game. You play third person instead of first person like you would in the Nancy Drew games. One of the most iconic things about this game is the storyline and the artistry to all of the scenes and design. It's gorgeous. Johanna, yes, okay. Pardon the cars. I am obsessed with names because mine is so confusing, but I am horrid at actually pronouncing them properly, so I'm very self-conscious about it, ironically. Anyway, I guess we could just get started. I'm assuming. Yeah, we'll just get started. Solar Sleuth, hello! It's good to see you. You got here just in time. I've just been rambling a bit, because it's what I do. All right. Hotkeys. This is what I told you about the other day. All of the keyboard shortcuts. If you only have one monitor like I do. A YouTube alert for moi? Oh, Hotchkiss is blushing. Thank you. All right. Before I keep potentially breaking things, let's get to it. And we go to here. And let's pull up Syberia. Please record properly. Yes! Huzzah! Alright, we are in the opening credits, if you will. How is the audio for y'all? It's good for me right now. The last time I streamed it was excruciatingly noisy and loud, so I couldn't hear much going on. So I can tweak the audio a little bit in here, but I can also go back if I need to. So I'll just wait on you all to make sure audio is all right. Game is much louder. All right, one moment. Oh, that would do it. Is that a bit better? One day I'll be more concise with this, but you know, round two. Oh, that got rid of all of the audio. I am not a fan. We're gonna do this wisely and we're gonna switch back and forth. A moment. All right, back to me. Back to you, Drew. I also have something a little special for all of you in here, so you have to find it. And once you find it, let me know. I will turn down the game just a touch. I hate to break the illusion, but you're going to incur a hall of mirrors in just one moment. Sorry. There we go. Cheating. This is why I need a second monitor. I will work on that, I promise. I actually have some connections, so we will get to that anon, friends, as my favorite historian of the dress would say. All right, I'm going to take a sip of coffee because this is stressful. All right. It sounds the same to me. How does it sound to you? This bit's always loud, so... Names are hard. I mean, yay! Good sound. Alright, then we can begin. But yes, names are... Eventually you just get used to it and people can call you whatever because you know they're trying. And then other times you're like, you've known me for 20 years? What is this? That's just my rambling. Alright, we'll get right into it. I haven't played this game in several years. I miss it. Valadilene, Albert Français. This game came out in 2001, I believe, so it's... I feel it's ahead of its time in a lot of ways, and I think that's why it's just lasted so long, so well. The animation is just beautiful. And yes, they are meant to move that way. I want to live in this town so much. I love the Art Nouveau look. All right, we begin. Ooh. Things to take. We like taking things. Kate Walker is about as much of a kleptomaniac as Nancy Drew is, and mayhaps worse. The world capital of mechanical toys. Let yourself be transported to the magnificent landscapes surrounding Valadilene, a small, charming town tucked away in the Alps, and by Vorarlberg Manufacturing, whose exceptional savoir-faire in the specialized world of luxury mechanical toys and automatons is at the root of Valadilene's reputation around the world. And more backstory. I'm very commanding. I'm not very commanding in real life, so... It's fine, it's fine. Hotchkiss is all good. She's cool. We cool. Alright. So this pamphlet goes into the manufacturing, creation, invention of automatons, which comes into play quite a bit later. So, because we have it in our pocket, we'll just take it with us and ignore it for now, because that's what I do. A desk. A button. We shall push the button. Rude. Anything else?
I need a key.
I need a key. She sounds like Nancy. There's our inventory. The inventory looks a lot like the inventory you have in... I think it's from Shadow Ranch forward, more or less. I don't think it starts at Shadow Ranch. Whew, you're back. Hi, Andy Crafts. You haven't missed much. Just an opening cutscene, and I pushed a red button that didn't work. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked. All right. We wound up a key. We push the button. Shall I push it? I do believe I shall. Ooh, that is loud. It's fine.
Okay, I'm coming.
Hello, a human being to chat with.
Hi there.
Hello there, ma'am.
I would like a room. My company should have made a reservation in the name of Walker. The company is Marson and Lormont Associates. The name is Kate Walker.
Of course, Miss Walker. You are in room 6 on the next floor up.
Thank you.
I like how we're in the French Alps, but everyone has an American accent.
Hello, my name is Kate Walker and...
Of course. Walker, room 6, next floor up.
Alright, so I guess that wore out that
would
conversation
like
topic.
to see my room now.
This game,
As you like, miss.
I love this game. You know how the Nancy Drew games, when you first play, you can take several hours to play through them, but once you know the games, it takes you maybe an hour or two if you speed run your way through and skip things. It doesn't happen in this game. This game takes literal eons, but it's beautiful the whole way through, and I am so excited for you guys to meet my favorite character, who we haven't happened upon yet. It'll be a bit, so I'm containing my enthusiasm.
I really don't have the strength to take this suitcase any further. I wonder who can help me.
I wonder who can help me. A new conversation topic. Let's go run.
Hi there.
Hello there, ma'am.
Hello there, ma'am. Help.
Could you possibly take my luggage up, please?
Please.
Please do excuse me, Miss Walker. We have been neglecting our duties. Guests are so rare
Aw.
these days that we forget our manners. So you're the American woman? Is it true what people say? That you've come to buy the factory?
I don't know.
Not factory. Anna's house. Hans' house.
Ooh.
Excuse me?
New character.
Would you quiet down, you mischievous little boy?
Rude.
I imagine our little town must disappoint you. You
Nope.
see, today is very sad for us. It's a day of mourning. Today is the funeral of Miss Anna.
Momo sad, but Hans not dead. Hans long way away. Anna told Momo. Anna liked Momo very much.
That's enough, Momo. Stop pestering the lady. Now go on, scram. Get out of here, you hear?
Oh, that was rough.
What was I saying? Oh, yes, Miss Anna. Such a great loss.
I had a
for
thought.
Valadilene, it really is.
But I'll hold it.
Because now that she's dead, the factory will close. But you're here to stop that happening, aren't you? Our future is in your hands, Miss Walker.
What?
Valadilene's future?
Anna Vorarlberg is...
Kate Walker's
dead?
hands. She's gonna be juggling a lot from this point forward. Look at the architecture, you guys! I'm sorry. Well, I'm not sorry. I will gush.
Here's your room. I hope you like it, Miss Walker.
I'm sure we shall. Thank you, good sir. Even though you kicked a kid out of your establishment quite
I'll
rudely.
leave you to rest for the time being. You must have a lot of work to do. You know, the takeover of the factory is very good news for us here. It would make us very happy to see life return to our valley. If only you had seen Valadilene before. It was delightful. People came from all over
Anybody
the
else
world
want the
to
bed
buy
frame,
Vorarlberg
or just me?
automatons.
I mean,
Somebody has left you some mail, I see. Remember, if you need anything at all, we're not far away, Miss Walker.
cool beans. So, when the kid was talking about how, Hans is not dead, Hans is just a long way away, my initial thought was, let's go see Hans! Who is this Hans? And now I realize just how disconnected my childhood is from itself, and that's kind of embarrassing. Comme ci, comme ça. Fake French phases. She takes it, puts it in her pocket, and then reads it. Fax to Kate Walker from Edward Marson. Dear Kate, our client, the Universal Toy Company, is more than eager to see conclusions from the talks with Vorarlberg Manufacturing, with view to a takeover in the days to come, and we have received notification to this effect. We are counting on your undoubted qualities as a business lawyer to bring negotiations with Madame Anna Vorarlberg, the current owner, to a close. Allow me to remind you that the Universal Toy Company is a multinational which has a monopoly on the toy market. It is a Class A priority client who is also presenting Madame Vorarlberg with a golden opportunity to sell her factory. You should remind her of this fact in case she starts having last-minute second thoughts. Last-minute second thoughts before signing the purchase agreement. I'm under no doubt that you will live up to the great expectations I have in you. Edward Marson. Sounds like a villain. I feel like a villain. You know. Corporations. Big Brother. Oh, the letter's from April 17th, 2002. It's a long time ago, guys.
I should tell Marson about the death of Miss
Literal
Vorarlberg.
decades.
I hope this isn't going to get too complicated. I can't see myself staying here too long. No need to go down there.
Doesn't Nancy say the same thing in some games? No need to go down there.
I don't need that for the time being.
Cool beans. Well, this place is looking a little bit worse for wear, but that's okay. Right? I mean, we're all for a good DIY project. See what the kid threw on the floor. Kate Walker is the person who taught me how to bend down and pick things up. Look at that elegance. Perfection. I don't need that for the time being. Can't do that yet. Still have to do that. Well, we can take credit because Nancy Drew came out first. But I'm pretty sure Syberia was in development for a long time before it was released. Because, I mean, just look at this. It's beautiful. So, we speak to people.
I'm back again.
I'm back again.
Miss Walker?
Well, look who's here. Ooh, more conversation options.
The young boy who was here earlier talked about, Hans.
Who is this Hans?
Momo was talking about Hans Vorarlberg, Anna's younger brother. But he died a long time ago. Nobody here even met him.
Who is the boy who was drawing here earlier? Is he your son?
Heaven forbid. No, not at all. He's not a bad boy, no. Momo is just a little simple.
Rude.
What is his connection with Anna Vorarlberg?
Momo is what you'd call the village idiot, and Anna took him under her wing. He must have reminded her of her younger brother, no doubt. And birds of a feather stick together.
Well, that didn't age well.
You're implying that Anna Vorarlberg was a little bit slow as well?
Heaven forbid. No, not at all. She was a real loner. She kept to herself. That's all.
Okay, so introvert equals... You know, I'm not going down that road. We're gonna keep things... And not... For the time being.
I just love all these little mechanical robots. I've noticed there are tons of them here in Valadilene.
Be careful what you say. Vorarlberg automatons are not robots. If you want people to like you here, never ever pronounce the word robot.
Okay. What is the difference between an automaton and a robot, then?
I like her air quotes. Robot,
well,
then.
to tell you the truth, no one really knows.
You don't know, but you make a big fuss about it. Well, I guess that makes sense.
Did you know Anna Vorarlberg yourself?
Oh, why, of course I did. I mean, well, not really. She was a very great lady. We loved her very much. May she rest in peace.
I would like to see my room now.
Why, certainly, of course.
I like how she backs out of it like, I'm gonna go check my room out, thank you. And she's the one that initiated the conversation. It's classic Nancy. We need to start a support group for Walker and Drew.
I'll wait for the storm to end before I step outside.
Okay, so we can't go outside. I guess we have to go up to our room.
No need to go down there.
No need to go down there. Run down the hallway. Stop walking. There we go. Get your exercise in. You were on a plane for a while, girl. So we can keep track of our conversation topics, which is kind of fascinating. Ooh. Call 1555 Mystico. And prepare to be amazed.
Darn it!
No hypnosis for you then. Office. Mom. Olivia. Dan. Who should we call first? Whom should we call? With the Mystico quote? Can you tell I've been recently playing White Wolf? Should we call her mother? Olivia? Dan? Or the office? Yeah, Mystico. Mystico has spoken. I love his whole list of accusations when you ask him for something that he doesn't want to give you. It's just a fun time. I think we will call Mother first and see what happens. Nope. Mutter isn't in. That's unfortunate. Livia. Same deal. No one's picking up these days. What is this? Come on. Alright, I guess we have to call the office first.
Martin and Lormont, how can I help you?
Here we go.
Can you put me through to Mr. Marson, please? It's
Boswell,
Kate Walker.
Jackson, and Rose. How may I direct your call? Just a minute, please. Ooh, this is now my new jam.
Hello, Kate. So tell me, how's the
Don't
case
go away.
going?
I want to hear the music again.
I've just got to Valadilene, and there's a slight problem, Mr. Marson, I'm afraid. Mrs. Vorarlberg is dead.
Ah, that's most unfortunate. But I seem to remember we made provisions for just such a sad eventuality, and we know that there was no heir.
Yes, that's right, but...
So where's the problem, Kate? Contact the notary right away. I'll get my secretary to fax you his address and an introduction letter from the firm.
Very good, Mr. Marson.
From the fame.
Right, I gotta go, Kate. Keep
Yes.
up to date,
Oh,
okay?
it's so unfortunate.
I just...
Bummer. Go do your job. From the fame. Alright. I don't want to talk to anyone else on the phone. No one else has the hold music. Meow, 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 meow. Run, run, run. Run, Walker, run. I think this game turned me off to the idea of ever becoming a lawyer.
I'll wait for the storm to end before I step outside.
Okay. So, they make you do all of the things. Olivia. Dan. Who is this Dan?
Dan Foster isn't around to take your call right now, so please leave your message after the tone.
I'm either too hot-headed or just not articulate enough to be a lawyer, and I just don't have the patience for all of that. So, I'll join you in the world of not lawyering. How's that? We will unite. No one's talking to us. I mean, you guys are, but that's different. All right, my dude. Spill.
I'm back again.
Miss Walker?
He's so patient, so kind. These are all conversation topics
Did you
we've
know
had.
Anna Vorarlberg...
Oh, why, of course.
Yeah, we've already heard all of that.
I would...
Was.
I would like to see my room now. Oh, I'm sorry for bothering you. I'll leave right away. You do that. How is this becoming a Nancy Drew thing already? I have a problem. Parents always used to say I could be a lawyer because I'd argue my case in anything as a little kid. I know quite a few people like that. I am not one of those people. But if I ever need somebody to represent me and no one else in the group chat is available, I'll reach out to you, my friend. Maybe her mom will talk to us. I don't know what to do next. Nope. No mother. Office.
You have reached Marson and Lormont Associates. We're sorry, but all our lines are busy. Please call back later.
Lawyer Lilo! Yes, please! Only lawyer I ever want to have representing me. Do I sniff another meme coming up? Lawyer Lilo? I do believe I sniff another meme. Okay, we have gears, but I don't know what to use them for. I don't I want to help now. Alright, so we'll start a vigilante group. If you want. I'm game. Vigilanteizing. I'm not sure what the verb form. Is that the right word for even that? Kinda.
I'm back
no
again.
idea.
Miss Walker?
I'm back to bug you.
Hello, my name...
Of course.
You told us who you is.
A fax didn't arrive for me, did it?
Maybe. I thought I heard the phone ring.
Ooh, here we go.
Do you think you might want to go and check?
Certainly, ma'am. Immediately.
I love her
Thank you very much.
New York hectic lifestyle. Dear Maître Alfolter? Oh, I'm so sorry. As you are no doubt aware, our practice is charged with undertaking negotiations for the takeover of the Vorarlberg manufacturing by our client, the Universal Toy Company. It is with great sadness that we learn of the recent death of manager and owner of the factory, Madame Vorarlberg, with whom negotiations had started. We are under no doubt that Madame Vorarlberg left you instructions before her death, enabling the sale to be concluded. We should remind you of the significant boost the arrival of the American multinational would bring to the economy of your region. It is for this reason that I am sure you will give our representative, Miss Kate Walker, a warm welcome. Yours faithfully, Edward Marson. He feels lazy. Ugh.
Thank you.
Man.
At your service.
All right, I think we can
I'm
leave
gonna go
now.
look around Valadilene.
Woo!
See you later.
Yes!
As you like, miss.
Let's bounce. Let's boogie. Go outside and explore the world. Ah. There's birdies. Run. I'm not patient enough for the slow walking of most of these old adventure games.
No need to go down there.
No need to go down there. Ooh, a human.
Good morning. Are you open? Can I buy something from your bakery?
Yes, support small businesses.
Oh, afraid not. Not possible. We're closed.
Another American in
I
the
can
French
wait a while.
Alps.
You can wait, but
Not
we're
sure.
closed all day. Day of mourning.
I'm sorry. Please accept my condolences.
So, my GameCube
Don't worry
experience
Because of
is
Madame
limited
Horrible's
to,
death, all
well,
the shops are closed. Mayor's
Super
decision.
Smash Bros.
Try
And that's
more.
about it because we didn't have a
Tomorrow I won't be
GameCube.
here. That's a pity.
But it feels like every old, like, third-person adventure click game from the early aughts, late 90s has the same floaty run to it. It's quite fun. I both want to run like that and know I would kill my shoulders. Ooh, a thing. Shall we take it? I do believe we shall. Ah, That feels like, oh, what's the game? Well, Oblivion. You know, all of the Elder Scrolls games where you just... But do they get stuck in the wall, or do they walk through the wall? That's my question. Dr. Schweitzer's Miracle Elixir. One remedy for 1,000 woes. That's an interesting advertisement. The Valadilene Gazette. Mourning the loss of the Queen of our hearts. Alright. Anna Vorarlberg. Her vitality was matched by her generosity and goodness, which has marked all of Valadilene's inhabitants. The mayor of our town has declared that today would be a day of collective mourning in honor of Madame Vorarlberg. Can run them into all the walls. They just slide. Oh yes, that is a very classic game bug, I guess. I don't know if it would be a bug. I feel like it's a part of the aesthetic of the older games where you have to move around. It's beautiful in its own way. Who presided over Vorarlberg manufacturing for more than 50 years? In the last decade, computers, video games, and electronic robots have become predominant in our consumer society, rendering traditional clockwork mechanisms obsolete. The age of the wind-up toy is over. Such technology cannot compete in the modern economic climate and has fallen by the wayside. It would have been definitively consigned to oblivion if Vorarlberg manufacturing had not upheld its renowned savoir-faire, helping Valadilene to remain economically active. However, today the industry has lost its spiritual force and the future looks bleak. Maybe the time has come to celebrate the prospective American takeover of the factory, but what will be the cost to the soul of Valadilene? A limitation of mechanics, yeah. Sounds like a personal problem. I'm gonna say it over and over again, you guys, but the buildings, I can't. Ooh.
Oh, this thing's jammed.
Ooh. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, I have things. Haha. I forgot that this game is a lot of pixel hunting and intuition. Oh, what a gallant little automaton. Just this way, my dear. In we go. I want that desk lamp. Cheesecake sounds great. I'm a big fan of cheesecake.
Miss Walker, I presume.
But there's only one good recipe out there for me.
Everything went very smoothly. Thank you.
Do take a seat, Miss Walker, please.
Take which seat? This one or this one? Oh, I guess we can only take one. It's a pretty chair.
I imagine you are aware of the business that brings me here.
Of course. I was waiting for you.
Is your video another one of your tutorials for the Humber shawl? I want to see that. I saw that you posted something a little bit ago, and I started watching it and then I got distracted. But it is on my bucket list to learn how to crochet, knit, and embroider. Not necessarily in that order, but those three things are I want to get something basic done in each of those categories before the year is out, is my goal. All right, shall we introduce ourselves? I do believe we shall.
I am the legal representative for the Universal Toy Company. I'm responsible for...
So I understood, Miss Walker.
Wow. He's like, dude, chill. You already introduced yourself.
Miss Walker, I am afraid that the sale of the Vorarlberg factory is not as straightforward as it first seemed.
Whoa there.
Channel updates and
Everything was
ND34
agreed.
thoughts.
We'd obtained
Ooh, I
Anna
need to check
Vorlberg's
that out.
consent, and her death does absolutely
I've been
nothing
loving all
to
of the
invalidate
updates people
that.
have been doing.
Now, I have to
I
be
haven't
back in
bothered
New York
because
the day
everyone else
after
is so
tomorrow
on
night to
top of
Alpha
them, but
My client and I are
they're
impatient
so
to
much
seal
fun
this
to
deal.
watch.
I understand. Only to
It's like a really good game recap where you're like, wow, that was a great day.
There is an heir, Miss Walker.
Excuse me? An heir?
Ooh, plot twist.
But Madame Vorlberg never married, as far as I know. And in my last conversation with her, she absolutely never mentioned this detail.
Whew.
Miss Walker, believe me,
It's
I
very
was more
clinical.
surprised than you are. Anna Vorlberg sent me a letter 2 days before she died. Understand, Miss Walker, that
Ooh,
had I
even
known
better.
about
I
this
like.
earlier,
I'm gonna have to go
I
check
would
that
have
out once it's
informed
posted.
you.
I'm pretty
I
sure I'm
shall read you
subscribed
the
to you. If I'm not,
document
I'm
in
going
my
to change
possession.
that immediately after the stream, for sure. But I think I've subscribed.
I am so very old. It seems that today life is slipping away from me more quickly than I imagined, and I fear that I will not be of this world to sign the takeover contract for my dear factory. So, I must make this confession to you now. My brother Hans is still alive.
Hans!
It would not
He's
surprise me
alive!
if you find this
Who is
difficult
this
to
Hans?
believe, but it is indeed the truth. You must remember his death, his funeral too. Even though you were very young at the time, it was but a sordid charade dreamt up by our father. To him, the very idea that his only son should wish to leave Valadilene and abandon the family business was unbearable. When Hans left, he preferred to think him dead and make everybody else believe this too.
Oh boy.
He obliged me to bear this terrible secret as well. I repeat that Hans is still alive, so when I die, it is he who becomes the
Oh, it's
sole
actually a
and
cello.
rightful
Sorry.
heir of our factory.
Okay, I see. If Hans Vorlberg is not dead after all, then I just have to sign the contracts with him. I suppose you've already contacted him? Where can I reach him?
You sweet, naive little
The
woman.
second half of the letter informs us that Hans Vorlberg is somewhere in Syberia.
Hence the name.
I will leave the document in your hands to read at your leisure.
Oof. Yes. There's a lot more letter. Now I can't unhear that. Thanks, Joanna. Alright, so... Let's see. Alright. I'm getting dizzy reading it.
Anna Vorlberg had no further information to add?
Unfortunately not, Miss Walker. I have told you as much as I know. The situation in legal
He even
terms is now
sort of
clear.
sounds like Red
If you
Knot.
want to conclude this
Just
sale,
a little
you
bit.
have to find Hans Vorlberg. Apparently, there is a body lying in the town cemetery. There also seems to be some ghost wandering around Syberia. It seems you have your work cut out for you. Believe me, Miss Walker, when I say that I am
Yeah.
most sorry for this.
Which means he also
setback.
sounds like Tex and
Most
Henrik
sorry.
Vanderheun, because it's
Great.
the same voice actor for all
What now then?
three.
Perhaps you will
Yes.
find out more in the Vorlberg factory archives.
My
You
boy
will find
Henrik.
the key in the waiting room. My role in this affair finishes here with the reading of this letter.
Wow. He's
And
like, I
now,
wash
if
my
you'll
hands.
Excuse me, I must.
I live here.
rest.
I have access to
You
things,
see,
but you gotta
my
do it yourself
health
now.
is not excellent at the moment, and my doctor forbids me from working.
Oh,
for too
sorry,
long.
dude.
I will not detain you for any longer, Miss Walker. Do not forget to close the door as you go out.
Oops.
Goodbye, sir.
Ooh. Do you see the books in the corner? They look like Nancy Drew books. I know they're not, but they were yellow with blue. Or something. A door.
No need to go down there.
I think when I was younger, I took it literally and thought every door that she said she couldn't go down was actually going downstairs somewhere. A lot of basements. things. I approve. Alrighty, let's keep moving. Ooh, what did I miss? There was something I didn't grab. Interesting. Do you ever just grab things in games and go, I would never do this in real life? I mean, also that she fits it all in her jacket.
No need to go down there.
She's the reason why I'm dissatisfied with most of my pockets and jackets. Not Nancy, because you never see what Nancy carries things in. She could just have like this big burlap sack that she drags behind her everywhere she goes. Maybe that's what they knock her unconscious with. A gate. Can't go there. Nancy carries the oddest things. Kate Walker is known for carrying ladders and buckets full of water among things, which I always find quite entertaining. Sorry, Chopper is interceding his opinions. Not sure what next. Oh, probably should call the office.
You have reached Mossman.
Nope, no one's talking to us. So the controls in this are all just right or left mouse button. Right is to click where you're going. Left is for inventory. Oh, here's a phone call.
Hello?
Hello.
Dan, I'm so pleased to hear your voice.
That's a little loud.
Have a good journey? Have you settled in?
It was long,
Oof, there we go.
tiring, damp especially, but I'm okay. Especially when you...
Everything going as planned?
Yeah, I mean, well, not really. It's not exactly what I thought it would be. You know, everything's so different here.
Actually, while we're on the subject, I managed to free myself up some more lunchtime. I'll come and meet you at the airport. I hope the flight from Paris...
I don't like Dan.
We're expected at the Goldbergs about 8 o'clock. I hope you have the time to take a shower and change, my poor honey bun.
Dan, I don't think the Goldbergs tomorrow night is really on.
Don't worry, Kate. You'll be as perfect as ever. Anyway, you never have to wear much to look really great.
Whoa.
Dan, I'm going to have to extend my stay here.
He's not listening.
There's one or two complications. You understand?
Kate, honey, what are you talking about? It's only a measly toy factory.
The sale isn't going through as expected. I've got to stay a bit longer. Dan, you don't mind, do you?
But Katie, you can't do this to me. I mean, it's the Goldberg contract. There's millions of dollars on the line here.
I know, I'm sorry. You go ahead. Don't worry about me. I'll get back as soon as I can, I promise. Okay, I've got to go. I'll call you back soon. Love you, honey.
Okay, you deserve so much better. I mean, he reminds me of the guy from Letters to Juliet who's all, yeah, win-win the whole time. I like him, but I don't like him for her. Ooh.
If that's going to work, it looks like something's missing.
Something's missing here. Try again. Ooh, cutscenes! Alright. I guess we move forward. Pathways, am I right? Guess we can't do anything over here yet. Ooh, we can pull a lever. We don't know what it does, but we will pull the lever. Did that. Go! No, don't stop. Here we go. Vorarlberg. Oh, it's beautiful. And it's unlocked. How about that? This door is not locked. This space always spooked me out when I was a kid. This whole factory. It just has this eerie quality to it. But I think a majority of that is just the fact that it's empty and abandoned. More phone calls.
Yes, hello?
Kate, what happened to you, my poor munchkin? I've been trying to contact you for hours.
I'm in Europe, Ma. Job thing.
She's so chill about it. I'm in Europe,
Oh,
Mom.
I've got such happy
Job
memories
thing.
of Europe. Some of them even involve your father, but that's enough of that. Tell me, where are you? Paris? London? Venice?
I wish.
Valadilene. Yeah, I know. It's a bit out in the boonies.
What
Is-
in the world are you doing out
Do we
there?
really consider any part of
You know,
Europe the
business.
boonies?
I've got to see through the takeover of some old family business that's got a few debts. It's a really charming place, but there's one or two weird things going on here. I can't go into it now.
Oh, well, that's right. Your old mother's too dumb to understand it. You really do take after your father sometimes.
Whew,
Mother.
the drama.
You'll never guess who I saw yesterday?
Ma, I haven't got a lot of time, you know.
Frank!
Ma, please. I've got to go.
Frank Malkovich, the Russian opera singer. Well, maybe you don't remember him. He was quite a star in his day.
Listen, Ma, I really don't have the time. I'll call you back.
He is as charming as he always was. We spent the...
Mom, I really have to go. I'll
Yay,
call you back. I
Lila
promise. Lots of
videos.
love.
There's some shenanigans afoot for the rest of you. Stay tuned, not for danger. These phone calls, man, I don't know why we brought this over here. I guess we'll need it at some point, but...
That's really heavy. I've got to get some help.
In the Nancy Drew games, I always want to talk to characters on the phone, but in other games, pretty much any other game, I don't want to. But that's just me. Kinda dangerous. Semi-dangerous. The mediocrity of danger. Maybe? No, that doesn't make any sense. This game came out in 2002 or 2001. It wasn't based off of the games, but the culture of these games was huge. And I have a feeling the Nancy Drew games might have contributed to like just the impact of female protagonists. But Nancy definitely did it first. What is this? We have a floating thing. It looks kind of terrifying. Y'all, get ready to meet my favorite character in any game ever. I mean, yeah, in any game ever. I have many favorite characters, including Hotchkiss. But this boy here, this guy is just... Do people still do the chef's kiss? Rachel Maxey does. I'll just assume that we do.
Oh, many thanks indeed. I am most embarrassed for you to see me like this. I lack a certain completion. You see, nobody here found the time to polish off the finishing touches. Honestly, these days, we really have lost the art of good workmanship.
Yeah, maybe.
With whom do I have the honor of speaking? Could you please state your identity, articulating clearly?
My name is Kate. Kate Walker.
I love him so much.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am model XZ2000. My common name is Oscar. I represent the technological zenith of this factory's production. I have been designed to drive a locomotive. A touch messy, but an essential task.
Do you know where I could find the factory paperwork?
I cannot reply to this question with precision. Try Anna Vorarlberg's office above the machine floor.
Bless you, Oscar. You're so helpful.
When you are complete and totally functional, can you help me gather information about Hans Vorarlberg?
I'm afraid I can't, Kate Walker. Duty calls. Once I've recovered my feet, I have to see to my post on the train. It's waiting for its engineer.
Alright, I'm gonna keep talking to him just because he's my
Does
favorite.
The name Hans Vorarlberg mean
I was
something
going to go
you?
do other things, but it's
Of
Oscar.
course, he created me.
We love him.
But I am sorry to say that I am yet to meet my
I'm
maker.
yet to meet my
Have you
maker.
any idea where he might be right now?
No, Kate Walker, but I am sure I would experience great metaphysical satisfaction in his presence.
You said you were a train engineer? What train would that be?
But Kate Walker, you have not seen the magnificent train waiting at the station?
And where is that train going, Mr. Oscar?
The train is going far away. Very, very far away indeed.
Are you taking any passengers?
My duty is to drive the train. Above all, to avoid delays. An engineer prides himself on punctuality.
That's
I
true
will
enough.
agree with you, though, Kate Walker, that a train without passengers is hardly a train at all.
Train
haven't
without
answered my
passengers is
question.
hardly a train at all.
For further details, please consult Anna Vorarlberg.
Hate to break it to you,
Has it been a long time since you last saw Anna Vorarlberg?
but she's DED.
72 hours, 32 minutes, and 20 seconds to be precise. This regrettable absence explains the delay in my production process.
Anna Vorarlberg is dead, Mr. Oscar.
What do you mean by the notion of death, Kate
Oh,
Walker?
here we go.
Broken. Disactivated. Worn out. Damaged. Unplugged.
Oh, that really is most bothersome. I'd rather
The most
count it on
emotion
finishing
about
my
the death
production.
of a character in this game to date. Everyone else is like, ah, that sucks. But we have paperwork. And he's like, oof. Well, that's unfortunate. Momo.
Do you know Momo?
No, Kate Walker.
Well, that was quick.
You are a very strange robot.
Ooh.
Automaton, if you please.
Don't use the...
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
Automatons have an additional soul auxiliary, you understand?
I think so.
So, like, Herbie of the robot world, maybe?
Has it been a long time?
Oh, we
since
just asked that. My
Anna,
bad.
What do you...
Oops.
broke?
Oh,
We just gonna skip production.
Can I be of use to you?
why, you certainly can. I absolutely must have my feet. My hands are model XZ2003. My feet are model XZ2005_B. Be careful. The model XZ2005_A has evidenced some rather embarrassing performance failures.
Like bugs?
Automatons do not have bugs, Kate Walker. They simply display functional
He has no
idiosyncrasies.
time for her and
I'm
her
sorry.
ignorance.
I didn't know. What do I have to do to get you a pair of feet?
Use the assembly line to construct them. You will need a production punch card, on which is recorded my body design data. Here is my own punch card.
Okay, I'll give it a go.
Thank you, Kate Walker.
You're welcome, Oscar. Don't break it.
Oscar, I am delighted to have met you. See you again soon, I hope.
Yes, Kate Walker.
Peace out, Cub Scout. Let's go get you some feet. Alrighty. Now to explore the factory. Up, up, up the stairs we go. And then we come to another set of stairs. Okay, she won't run on the catwalk. Catwalk? Gangplank? I don't know. I'm not gonna try. Oh, the places you'll go.
Doesn't look like that works. Doesn't look like that works.
Okay, I'm lost. I'll go find something else to do. I'll get to it eventually. Distractions abound. We must await and source them out. Suss them out. I think so. I'm wondering if there's hints, because I've always done this puzzle quite blindly in the past, so I'm wondering if there's any information elsewhere in the factory that we can utilize. So that's what I'm searching for. A desk. Dear Hans, I know how much you dislike the written word, but I do not have the time to forge you a voice cylinder. I imagine that someone in your entourage will be kind enough to read these few lines to you. I received your latest set of plans. Your project is extraordinary. Your all-time masterpiece, perhaps. Time seems to have had no effect on your genius. Quite the contrary. I am proud of you, my dear little brother. Sometimes I find it hard to believe that a century has gone by since the last time I saw you. It only seems like yesterday that you rushed away from Valadilene. We undertook production immediately, following your instructions to the letter. The locomotive was ready within a week. If only you could see it. But you will see it. That much I have promised you. It is magnificent. It seems impatient to set out on its maiden voyage. There is only Oscar left to build. I hope I will finish him soon, but as you can imagine, his mechanism is complex and takes a great deal of time and handiwork. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I understand you wished me to bring you that cursed prehistoric doll, the very thought of which I wonder if it is still in the cave, and, if it is, what state it is in. But what does 60 years matter, after all, to an object already several thousand years old? I'm going to find it, Hans, I promise you. I have a bit of a nasty flu at the moment, which is running me down a little. I should be better in a few days, though. The sale of the factory has taken shape. The lawyer from New York should be visiting, and we will be able to sign the contract. Then I shall... Ooh, it ends there. Guess that was the end for her. Ooh, the train. All of the artwork in this game. My brother, who was the one in our family who first got the game, ended up getting this collector's edition or something that had a bonus CD with the music soundtracks and all of the artwork and character designs, and you know, the stuff that Her has been releasing with previous games where they give you like the character art and it's beautiful. Basically that. And I don't think that many game companies really did that. I feel like Syberia was one of the first games where they really put that much effort into showcasing this gorgeous world and immersing you in it, next to like the Myst games. I feel like those games coupled together are the predecessors to some of the greatest stuff I've come to see. And I really wish that this type of game still existed. Like, people don't make them anymore. That makes me sad. Guess there's nothing there for us. Anything over here? I feel like we're not done in here, but let's see, maybe I missed something at the desk. Nope. Oh. Nope. Ah. Invoices, receipts, notices. Received several warnings from my office concerning penalty charges incurred on unpaid invoices. 47,782.46 francs. A lot of money. Still owe the sum of 80,000, corresponding to invoices dated January, February, and March 1998. Ooh, this company is not doing well. Oof. Well, that sucks. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Invoices, invoices, more invoices. I never knew the factory was in such a bad way financially. These last 2 years must have been very hard for Anna Vorarlberg.
Poor chick. That's a lot to have on your shoulders with no one else to support you. Why do I feel like there's something here that we need to do? I can't see anything. I guess we're not ready for it yet. On to making Oscar's legs. Back to business. We might have to turn the machine on because we don't have power yet. That could be a factor. Bum 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 bum. This I've always found amazingly cool. It's mechanisms that are programmed and designed to repeat their behaviors simply by winding them up. He just parked back in his little spot. We will name him Toby. Toby the forklift. He's so cute. Personification of inanimate, or I guess animate inanimate objects is what I am here for. Oh, you don't like them? I love them. The automatons are the main reason that I play this game. Ooh, we can go over here. I didn't go over here before. Some of them actually are terrifying. Ooh, you were cleaning. What were you cleaning, if I may ask? Since I'm a nosy Parker. I love that they all have top hats. I think that's just so dapper.
Doesn't look like that works.
Well, you didn't even try it, girl. Ooh. An automaton gerbil? Ooh. Everything is aesthetic. Four kittens? Fancy Drew blankets in my library/office. I have mine over here. My dogs have been covering it in pet hair, but that's okay, right? I think I hear the machines now. I think we've turned on the factory machines, which is pretty cool. Oh yeah, I'm definitely hearing machinery noises, industrial noises. Ha ha ha. I bet the kittens are messy, but I'm sure they are a joy. Kittens. I'm a fan. Alright, Kate. Show me what you got. How good of an assembly line operator are you? We are here for the trades. Ooh, there's pressure. There's switches. We made legs! I don't know if they're the right ones. $2005? I mean, we'll see. Alright, Walker. They're absolutely perfect. We took in the mama cat as a stray and didn't know she was pregnant at the time. Aww. Yeah, that's what I've heard most people recommend when you bring in strays, or just in general if you have the care of a little critter. Spay and neuter your pets. Protect their lives. But the cute kittens. Do they have names yet? Are you going to keep all of them, or are you just sort of fostering them for now and then keeping the mama? I don't think I did these right.
Here are your feet, Oscar. I hope I haven't made a mistake.
These feet are incorrect, Kate Walker.
Darn. He rejected us. Oscar, how could you? Okay, but here's the thing. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing. I have questions. Many questions. There's no work instructions. Nothing signed off by logistics. Where is the workflow here, guys? Absolute nightmare. I used to intern in an industrial engineering environment when I was in high school. So I spent most of my time writing work instructions. And the trauma. It's fine. Alright, back up we go. I think maybe I selected the wrong wood type? Mayhap? Perchance? You're going to keep Merry and Pippin? That's perfect! Yeah, keeping them as pairs. Are they very desensitized to things? Do you think they'll be temperamental cat kittens when they grow up, or are they going to be more, you know, friendly and just chill? I know a lot of that. I mean, I'm not really raised a cat, but I know a lot of that can be, oh, what's it called? Dependent on how you raise them. I mean, I guess like dogs. 2, 5. here we've got a cutscene. Okay, I think we did it right. Yeah, I think we did it right. The texture packs in this too. I mean, 2002 is when... No, so... Treasure in the Royal Terror came out in aught. Scarlet Hand, I think? Around the time of Scarlet Hand and Ghost Dogs is when this game came out. I'm just impressed. Alright. I think Nancy Drews Bay just realized that we're live streaming, so I just got a message. So I wonder if she'll join us or not. And if she doesn't, I'll know. Just teasing. Love you, bestie. They're so sweet and cuddly. Oh, that's good. You just love bugs. Oh, of course, I am a huge pet person, as evidenced by the group chat and the fact that I constantly ask for pet pics. I am here for it. Always. Always and ever. Don't know if that's an expression somebody else has used. It sounds like I've heard it somewhere before. This is also much different from doing a stream with another person, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. I'm having fun, but I hope I'm not boring you all. She was the last one to view? Okay. Bless you for sharing, thank you. Alright, let's give Oscar his legs. And then if she does join us, we'll give her a synopsis.
Here are your feet, Oscar. I hope they fit.
Ooh, she's more confident this
Walker,
time.
I see you managed to produce 2 XZ2005_B models.
No need to be surprised. Oscar, my boy. At least you put them on the right way around. Hi, bestie. You missed a little bit, not too much. You found her.
Allow me to express a real feeling of joy.
Bless you.
Kate Walker.
Lilo is
really seem
the sustenance of my inspiration. She's my muse.
You are very kind, Kate
So,
Walker.
thank you for
I am
providing
sorry
me with
to
my
have to
muse.
leave you.
Where are you going?
Oh, Oscar's just
I must
ditching us?
find my train. Its departure is imminent.
Rude. But we're friends. So, Liv, short sum up. In the words of Inigo Montoya. Too much to explain. Let me sum up. Syberia. We are in the French Alps, trying to do a whole legal takeover of a small business by a larger toy conglomerate. We are Kate Walker, this lovely lady over here that's walking around. She's a lawyer from New York. The owner of the factory died, and we just found out that her brother is alive in Syberia. Hey. So, that's basically where we're at. Oh, and we met my favorite character of all games ever of all time, that trumps Hotchkiss, Oscar, who just ditched us because we gave him feet. So yeah, there's that, I guess. Let's go to the outside world. Can I go into the out now? So I don't know if you've ever played. Pretty much everyone else in this chat has never heard of Syberia, and I'm like, yo, it's fine. I will indoctrinate, enlighten. It does make it better, Indie Crafts. You did such a great job on your stream. Which was it? Shadow at the Water's Edge that I watched. I'm in such a brain fog right now. I barely remember what I'm doing. But I appreciate that you guys are all here. It makes me feel more capable.
The door's locked.
It's locked.
But I've still got to get in there.
Yes, we know. It's a Nancy problem. We've had it before. Down we go. Around the corner. And off to the park. Ooh. A ladder. Suspicious. Quite.
I need a key.
I need a key. It's locked.
The door's locked.
Oof. My chat just crashed. I'm sure y'all are still there. Let me see if I can restart it. We shall see. Ah, there we are. Still have to finish Shadow at the Water's Edge. Yeah, time establishment is a difficult bit. I'm not sure if this time works for me. It's just worked pretty well the past 2 weeks. Ooh, a person.
Good morning. You've got a magnificent garden here.
Right. Sorry, just checking some notifications.
Oh, please don't talk about it. Since my gardener automaton broke down, there are weeds everywhere. You can't imagine how much work it takes.
Where have I heard this
I don't know
voice
whether
actress
I'm coming
before?
or going. We're not used to doing without our robot help here in Valadilene. But everybody says that we're going to have
Still gotta learn how to sort out OBS. And then Lilo shall stream. Yes, please. Lilo needs to be in the streams. Words, but yes. OBS, as I said before, hotkeys. Just come up with the main things that you're going to do that you're going to need to switch between. So I have one for my mic to mute and unmute it, to stop the stream, and to switch between video and the stream pause, stream ended. If you've got those hotkeys, even if you've got one monitor and that's all you've got, you can actually jump back and forth a bit. Hard with two little girls. I can't empathize because I can't speak from experience, but I can sympathize. So, you know, schedule, I do appreciate the people that have been pretty impromptu with their schedules, saying, I'm just going to stream now because I've got time. I think that works really well. Lilo's such a character. I don't think we have a Dog Nancy Drew streamer yet. This is giving Siren. So gardening automaton broke. Lady is overworked, and she sounds like the voice actress of Cookie from niche Barbie fashion show. So don't hate me. I shall use hotkeys. I highly recommend it. Make sure that they make sense for what you're doing and that they're not going to be keys that you will for sure be using in games you play. So if you play a game like Skyrim where you use your keyboard and you press W for forward, ASD, don't make your hotkey be W for something, because if you press it to move forward, you might accidentally trigger something in your stream and mess it up. I've seen that happen to other people, and I almost did it to myself, so I had to reconfigure my hotkeys. And then my friend Saf recommended to have, a key. Well, I recommend keys. But she recommended to have a stream starting, stream paused, and stream ended graphic, which you can make on pretty much anything. Canva is a good way to do it. And it doesn't have to be fancy or over the top or anything crazy, but just to have something is quite effective in making your streams more, what's the word? Make them flow better, because you have a way to get in and out of things. No point, it's locked. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Yeah, I did that, and then I also made my hotkeys really extravagantly confusing. I used 3 keys. I did a Control-Shift something, and then it got really confusing because they weren't in the same order. So now I've got like Alt-M for mute, Alt-1, Alt-2 switches between 2 of my most common scenes. So they're right there if I need to quickly switch back and forth. We have a key. We go to the ladder. and we use said key. I mean, I'm assuming. I like the fact that so many of us have just decided to start streaming, though, with the resurgence of enthusiasm with these games. Tried using a separate camera for OBS, but the video lagged. I mean, I'm using the droid cam thing on here, and you can, if you can tether your phone to your laptop or computer and not have to go through Wi-Fi, that could probably help. If your if you have a webcam, that's fine. And there's streamers that don't use their video at all. Probably well-known streamers too. That's okay too. I don't think there's an issue with doing any of that. Ooh. A diary. May 14th, 1930. Yesterday something terrible happened. I do not know who to turn to, who to talk to, so I've decided to write it down. You, dear diary, are now my confidant and sole guardian of my secret thoughts. Hans lies in the next room teetering between life and death, and I am terrified. Oh, the injustice of life. First Maman, then Hans. Please, dear Lord, don't take my little brother away as well. Hans made me promise to keep this a secret, but its burden is too heavy. We discovered a cave in the mountains, a marvelous cavern with ancient paintings on the walls. Only prehistoric man could have painted them because there were depictions of mammoths, which are prehistoric creatures as well, that much I know. I hate mammoths now. Oof. It's all because of them and because of that stupid prehistoric children's toy. Why, Hans? Oh, why did you try and take it? And why did I let you climb up there? It's my fault you're in a coma now. Hans, if you die, I do not know how I could ever forgive myself. This game has a lot of sad storyline, but there's a lot of beauty and positivity and just, I guess, something about this whole storyline, especially for Hans, which you'll come to see in this game and game 2 especially, is how despite the things that had happened to him in the past, he still has this amazing view on life and different things that he's created and the potential for creation. I'm like, that's inspiring for sure. Hans has still not regained consciousness. Father cannot sleep and Gertrude cries all day long. Outside the heat is suffocating, but inside the house is icy cold and dismal. I still have hope though. I know my brother. I know his strength. He will pull through. He never gives in. I cannot think of anything else but Hans. In all my waking and sleeping dreams, I see his fall over and over. I see his head hitting the rock and his oh-so-pale face softening. I've taken refuge in the attic. It is the only place where I can find any peace, wrapped up in all my memories. I feel so desperate, so alone. I want to snuggle up in Father's arms, but I dare not. He's just so impassive. Oh, Hans, don't leave me here. It has happened. Hans has come back to life. He opened his eyes and uttered my name. My name. Do you realize? This is the happiest day of my life. I want to take to the streets and sing, to proclaim my joy to the world. Thank you, oh thank you, God. How wonderful, how beautiful life is. Gertrude and I cannot stop breaking into uncontrollable fits of giggles. Hans even wolfed down his meal today. I knew he was tough, my little brother. Even Father smiled at me today when he was saying good morning. I like the detail of the little teardrops on the page. They're sad though. They make me think of Meryl Humber's journal in Secret of Shadow Ranch, where there's teardrops on the last page. I lose it every time. It is very curious. Whether Hans is hungry, thirsty, or if he wants something, he cannot stop saying my name. He can't bear it when I leave him even for an instant. Gertrude thinks that I should move my bed into his room to help him sleep better. I hope that Father will agree. Hans has been out of his coma for a month now. He still doesn't say much and has difficulty moving. He sits motionless for long periods of time, his eyes wide open, as though lost in thought. I've often had to call his name several times before he reacts. Then he will smile, and when he does, the moment is magic for me, and I couldn't possibly be happier. I had to talk to him. The burden was too great. I asked Hans about the accident in the cave to find out what he could remember. He could utter only one word, mammoth, and his eyes glowed so strangely when he said it that he frightened me. September. I go back to school today, and for the first time in my life I am dreading it. I'm afraid of leaving Hans alone. Despite Gertrude's kindness and attention, I have the impression that Hans is much less nervous when I'm there. While I was doing my homework yesterday evening, Hans crept upon me so quietly that he made me jump. He took a pencil and a blank sheet of paper and, curiously, he started drawing. It is the first time since his accident he has done anything but daydream. Snow is falling. It's so beautiful. I like that they incorporate little things in here. It's alright if you lurk. I'm fine with lurkage. Good luck with your work. I'm just reading a journal. Does it bother you guys that I read through it? I mean, I'm not sure what the right etiquette is, because I read fast if I'm reading to myself. And I'm skipping over things, so I don't know how much you guys would want to hear or how much you don't want to hear. I guess you can always go back if I gloss over something. I don't understand why he doesn't talk more, though. Why isn't he livelier like he was before? It is Hans's birthday. Today he is 11 years old. I have the strangest of impressions that actually he has lost 5 years rather than gained one more. February, March. The doctor has just left. I saw him whispering with Father. Their serious expressions worried me awfully. What could they be hiding from me? I'm grown up now. At the age of 15, you can understand everything. I'm too scared to ask Father what is happening. I've been thinking, and it seems to me that Hans's attitude isn't normal. The shock of the fall and his coma must have had much more serious effects than we first imagined. Hans, my dear brother, what is happening to you? I've discovered the truth. Hans is stunted, physically and mentally. I eavesdropped a conversation between the doctor, Father, and Gertrude. Gertrude buried her tear-filled eyes in her apron, and Father muttered the word, retard, under his breath. How could he say such a thing? Ooh. Finally back and have sound. Hi, Liv. And hi to your mom. I'm sure there will be connections eventually because, you know, doppelganger. Sweet. I like reading through. This story is just so tumultuous. It is Easter and we're on school holidays. This means I can spend all day with Hans and protect him from Father's permanent dark moods. He cannot accept the fact that Hans, his only son, will stay in this state forever. It is truly difficult to accept, but it is not Hans's fault. Mine maybe, but not Hans's. I don't know how to make Father understand. He seems full of hatred for him. It's dreadful. I feel so powerless. 1 year. 1 year has gone by and it feels like an eternity. The situation shows no sign of improvement, neither in terms of Hans's mental health or Father's attitude toward him. So they took him to Paris for new tests. They returned. Hans rushed into my arms and started crying. It took me a long time to calm him down and get him to sleep. Father is still as taciturn as he was before he left. The French doctors have confirmed the diagnoses. Hans will remain physically and mentally impaired. I am stunned. The summer is coming to a close. It has been less stifling than the last. The sun has put color in Hans's cheeks. When I look at him, I have difficulty imagining that he will not change. Father still says nothing and increasingly shuts himself away in his office at the factory. What tragedy. Let's see. Father took Hans to the factory this morning. Hans was so afraid that I accompanied them. Fortunately, Father said nothing. I failed to understand why he insisted on bringing him there. For a month now, every morning, Hans has gone to work with Father at the factory. I'm not exactly sure what he does there, but he seems to enjoy it. I feel my brother's behavior has changed considerably. He is much less capricious. I could cry. Hans has made a present. A small robot mammoth with a trunk that rises and falls. When Father saw it, he nodded his head in satisfaction. Both Gertrude and Father now have their own robot mammoths. Theirs are even more intricate and finely tuned. Little brother is not such a retard after all. We have to remember that this is 1930s, so if any words are triggering for people watching this, this is how people would have spoken, so. Yeah. It was good having you here, Southern Sleuth. Drive safe, and we'll see you anon. Hans is very gifted. Alright. I feel like it's time to continue with our storyline. It looks like Father and Hans have butted heads on something, and it sounds like it has to do with Hans's future. SparkNotes version. You missed my recap, Liv. This game starts out in the French Alps. You are a lawyer named Kate Walker. You come to Valadilene to negotiate a takeover of a small automaton factory in Valadilene, words, by Universal Toy Company. And the owner of, you're fine. The owner of the company passed away the day before we arrive. And now we find out that her brother, who everyone presumed to be dead, is in Syberia and is the heir to the company. So we have to find him. And right now we're breaking into the home like a good sleuth and reading through her diary like a good sleuth. Oh my gosh, it goes on for like 8 years. I'm sorry, guys. Whew, that is a lot. I should have perused it before I started reading. Most of Nancy's journals are much shorter, so I guess I assumed. Ooh. Dun dun dun. Oh, it's Momo. We met him earlier.
Mammoths. You draw mammoths for Momo?
Ah, Momo, it's you. You scared me. What are you doing in here?
Momo want mammoth picture, like Hans' picture.
Sorry, I haven't got a picture of a mammoth with me.
Oh, yay!
Take paper and pencil and draw mammoth for Momo.
I appreciate the hello.
You don't give up easily, do you?
Alright. Guess we gotta go draw a mammoth picture.
Momo, I've gotta go now. But see you later, maybe.
So I know Momo's not in game 2, but I wonder if he's in game 3. I'll have to ask somebody who's played it. Let's go find Hans. Who is this Hans? I'm sorry to all of you who heard that before. It's a compulsive thing now. Sweet. We drawed a mammoth. Back to Momo we go. Oh, he did a little happy dance. That's cute.
Thank you. Momo happy. Now follow Momo. Momo show
Let's
his
go find
secret to
Hans.
Kate.
Who is this Hans? Now you're enabling me. And it's recorded for the whole internet to see, so thank you. Wow, Momo moves fast. And Kate's just sauntering. Girl, sprint! I'm assuming he went this way? We hope? That is an imposing home. Alright, through the gate we go. Momo's just chilling there. I'm assuming so, because she's just speeding her way through in some ways and just sauntering in the others. We were talking about the running mechanics of this game earlier. Southern Sleuth had some good points. Here we go. Alright, let's keep on moving, Kate Walker. She looks like she's favoring her right leg. I wonder if he's picking the lock or if he has the key. That's my guess. I feel like Momo's a bit of an intriguing, mystical character, but I'm sure he's law-abiding. Not like Kate or Nancy. As Saf said in the last stream, are we the villain? We break rules. Are we the villain? I always remember this part of the game being at the very beginning, and I always think that you go to the factory afterwards. And I'm not sure why that is, but the core memories are just inexplicably linked together in such a way. It is what it is. No, keep moving. Don't listen to me. Ooh, something to take. Sounds fun.
It's a shame this boat's been left to rot. Now it's full of holes. It's a shame this boat's...
Alright, so we can't take anything yet because she's just lamenting the fact that wood deteriorates. Ah, so that's where he chills. What's up, Momo? Why we here?
There you are, Momo. This is some walk you've taken me on. I've got to say, though, it sure is mighty pretty.
Momo come here often. Momo like make splash in water.
Alright, tell me what's up, man.
Why have you brought me here?
Mammoth doll in cave. Very important for hands, Anna say.
Cave? What cave? Where?
Momo not liar.
We're not accusing you, Momo. We're just confused.
Right. Now we're here. What do we do?
Kate and Momo throw stones in water.
Momo, we're here because of the cave. Something to do with the cave.
I love this.
Momo and Kate, friends.
Yay! Our first friend!
Tell me, Momo, do you
I want
really
it to be
think
Oscar,
that
but
after
Oscar
all
was
these
ignoring
years,
us.
Anna's brother is still alive?
Anna always say hands go away.
Oh, I didn't think
hands
about
go
that, but
back,
yes,
maybe.
we do. They're siblings.
Tell me, Momo, I met someone real interesting in the factory. A kind of robot called Oscar.
Oscar!
Now, he told me about a train. Anna didn't tell you where it was going, did she?
Train! Train! Choo-choo! Choo-choo! Woo!
Momo, it's okay, it's okay.
Alright.
You are a strange one, Momo. I'm beginning to see why Anna Varlberg liked you.
Momo, Momo look like Hans. Momo very proud.
It must be fascinating to live in a village full of automatons.
Automatons made by hands. Difficult work. When Momo big, he do like hands. Momo friend of automatons.
Think we will stumble upon a Fatima?
Tell me, Momo, did you come here a lot with Anna?
Mm-hmm. Anna like Momo. Anna like Hans. Anna on journey.
Momo, I've got to go now.
See you later. Up the hill we go.
It must be broken. I've got to get a helping hand here.
Ooh. Let's go talk to Momo. Or maybe Cousin Alvin, and he went to junior college. Yeah, we could use that. Some collegiate experience would be beneficial in this stream. I'm kind of useless when it comes to
Momo,
that.
I've got something else I want to ask you.
Momo,
Momo listening. Help.
Can you help me, please?
What do?
Help me open the dam.
Momo's strong.
Yeah, my boy. Come on. Help us out. Show me what you got. Ooh, he got too much.
Oops.
Whoops. Alright, so. A plank of wood. Just. Now it's chilling in her pocket for who knows how long. Oh, please don't walk down the stairs. Thank you. Sprint, woman. Talking about patience, as we were earlier in the stream, I have none.
I could use one of the oars from this.
Here, take your broken lever, grab the oar, or you could step in the water like a normal person.
Ugh, that oar is all dirty and wet.
Oh no.
Ugh, that.
Okay, don't tell me you're gonna. No. Miss Walker, if you make Momo grab it because you don't want to touch it, you're rude.
Momo, I've got something else I want to ask you.
Momo listening.
Alright, man.
I've moved the oar nearer. Be a good boy.
Be a
and carry
good
it for
boy
me.
and carry it
Momo
for
say
me? How
yes.
condescending. You're taking advantage of a sweet, friendly dude. He's like, what? Adults are stupid. Alright, can we skip? Nope. We can't skip. At the risk of my audio, I'm going to eat a cookie while I wait. But it is moist. Oh. Yeah. Alright. Bless him. Curse her.
Momo,
Not you,
I've got something
Kate.
else I want to ask you.
Momo,
I'm cranky now.
Can you help me?
what do?
I need a hand.
Momo's
Alright, we skipped the dialogue because we heard it before. Let's move on. Right? Do not chat the word. I appreciate him a lot. He's so gracious.
Momo very strong.
Yes, but you
Thank
don't
you,
have to say
Mama.
yes to people who just use you. Even though it furthers our plot. You don't have to say yes. It's okay. I mean, Kate does her fair share of dirty work throughout the rest of the games, so... I mean... Maybe she's got a premonition of things to come. Well, who knows? Maybe the ore wasn't in the water. Oh, Tammany, no, we enlisted his help and we manipulated him into doing this because he's a nice kid and Kate is just picky about gross stuff, I guess. Ooh, mammoths. A recurring theme. Here we go. We got what we came here for. Guess we can't look at anything else in here. Must needs move forward. But it was in the water. Yeah, I know. I mean, plot holes, I guess. Don't ruin this for me. Ooh, a phone call.
Hello?
Kate? Is that you?
Well, yeah, who did you think it
bestie. Guess what her name is?
I didn't recognize your voice, that's all. Must be the distance or something. So, spill the beans. What's Europe like? You lucky lady, you. Honestly, I never get that kind of break.
Well, so far all I've seen of Europe is this tiny village, and frankly, they're not very hospitable.
You're a New Yorker,
The whole case is getting
and
really
you're being
complicated.
rude.
There's
You're
this
taking
surprise
advantage of
heir
children.
I've got to find.
Of course they're not going to be very friendly to you. And you call their livelihood robots. Like, come on.
You didn't sound at all.
There is no logic here. Thus is true. It was the early aughts, we can forgive them. Y2K was a big thing that everyone was still getting over.
Yeah, I get the picture. But so, how about
She's
yourself?
rude.
What's up at work?
I mean, stereotypical New Yorker. I think that's what I'm leaning on. But
I remember.
she's not necessarily as tactless as Nancy is. I will give her that.
Wow.
She is a little bit more empathetic. Nancy's just like, oh, I just met you. Your mother died. Tell me all about that. And Kate is like, oh, I'm sorry. But tell me all about that, but I'm sorry.
I don't know. 250? 200?
$140. Just get yourself back here and I'll go down with you.
To what?
Like it's my choice.
Oh, I missed
I gotta
that.
go.
Call me soon, huh? I want a blow-by-blow account of every moment of your great adventure.
Every moment
Get
of your
outta
great
here.
adventure.
Look
Blow
after
by
yourself.
blow.
You too.
Yeah, I will.
Kate doesn't seem really interested in talking to anybody. She's very business-minded. Like, well, that's not necessarily fair. The people that she's been trying to communicate with usually don't listen to her. And then the people that she doesn't have time to talk to keep talking about things that she doesn't have time for. So, I mean, I feel that. I'm usually the one talking about things that people don't have time for, but that's okay. And just like that, she runs faster. Let's go. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do next. I really need to have a notepad. Or some such. Oh, I'll hopefully be here next week. If not, maybe I'll see you next week. And yeah, I hope your kiddos are doing better. You know, that all calms down and all the good stuff. I don't know words right now. I'm sorry. Andy Crafts, it was really great having you here. Take care. So we have the things. I guess we go back. I know we didn't fully explore the attic, so I'm gonna go back there. Can't check that off yet. Still have to do that. Haven't done that yet. Yeah, task list would be nice in this one. Alright. Up, up, up the ladder we go! And then we go through a window. In we are. Around the corner. Maybe we did explore the whole thing. I think it was just this. Alright. It was just that. was a bit of a bummer. That ladder's huge. I know, I'm not a heights person, so the storyline would have just ended there. I wouldn't have gone up the ladder. The end. Yeah. Alright, we need to do something, and I can't remember what it was. Erg. Can't skip. This is like, and then there were none all over again. Now that one takes forever to get around in. You haven't gone this way yet. I want to go this way. Ooh. A train station? Intriguing. All I can think about is a certain blue engine, if y'all catch my drift. All right, walk, woman. And well, she ain't no Speedy Gonzales, that's for sure. Oh, I could have gone that way, my bad. My bee. I hear whistling. Guess it's the other way. Ooh, Dairy Queen. I have not had that in a while. Ooh, a human! Can we speak to the human? No? We'll get in his way. Oh, he just turns around. Excuse. Okay, that's gonna get annoying. What are we doing? I'm not sure what I'm doing anymore, guys. I'm losing steam. A lot like a very stationary locomotive. Is fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. More coffee. I don't have much left, but it's okay. It's good coffee. Oscar! Here we go!
Hey there, Oscar.
My functions do not permit me familiarity, Kate Walker. Even if you are my first and only passenger.
What a gentleman.
Me?
What decorum.
Your passenger?
Yes, you, Kate Walker. Is it not for that reason you completed my production process?
If you say so.
No, we were following him. I was getting in the way of his business.
I have decided to come along for the ride, Oscar.
Ready when you are.
Ready when you are.
She sounds so
Your
uncertain.
ticket, please?
My ticket? What are you talking about?
The rules clearly state, Kate Walker, every passenger of this train must possess a ticket.
Okay. And where do I get hold of a ticket?
Only the ticket vendor may issue tickets. You are in luck. The ticket office must be open now. You should go there immediately.
And he's like, and with that, I'm out. Bye. He just bounces. I love his exits. I think he's the only one thus far to just walk away from Kate like, so, you should do that. I'm gonna go do this. Peace. Ah.
But
the plot thickens.
It's you?
What can I do for you, madam?
But Oscar, It's me, Kate Walker.
Correct. Your name is indeed Kate Walker.
He's so patient with her.
Oscar, if you were in my shoes right now, what would you do?
My reasoning mechanism does not permit me to manage problems outside the mandate of my own functioning.
Self-care. He's like, I have boundaries.
What can I do for you, Kate Walker?
A train ticket, please. Why, do you sell anything else?
The only function of this ticket office is to issue tickets. You are requested to accelerate operations. The office closes in exactly 3 minutes. What can I do for you?
A ticket, please.
One
Girl,
ticket?
chill.
Yes.
One ticket. What is your final destination?
I don't know. It's you who told me I had to get a ticket.
A ticket to...
Man.
Travel, then.
That's a large ticket. And it just got much smaller. This ticket is valid for one person and should be presented to any official of the mechanical railway when so required. Ah, that explains. It's not a ticket. Authorization for access to all or part of the movable and immovable estate constituting part of an inheritance. Present document stamped by the recognized permitting authority entitles the holder of this document access to the aforementioned property.
There you are. Do not lose it. This office is not entitled to produce duplicates. This advice also applies to the accompanying
I'm not
documentation.
sure what's going on.
What's that?
The authorization
now
for the
I know.
release of the train. The ticket officer may ask you for it at any time.
But I mean, you are the...
Attention! The exact moment has arrived to close this office.
And yet he walks away once more. Conflict avoidant, that's what he is. Alright. So I know what we have to do next. And I'm just gonna go do it because stuffs. Back we go. I wish there was a way to engage a game map and quick travel in this game. I wish that for most, if not all of, the adventure games that I grew up playing. I know, it would be nice. We should all be more like Oscar. I think he's got something going there. Yes. I think Hotchkiss just bounces when she wants to as well. So, like, obviously my role models have very similar patterns of sorts. Okay, let's move it. Cover girl. Put that bass in your walk. Head to toe. Let your whole body talk. Oh man, that's never leaving my head. Did you know that English and German for earworm is the same?
Oh no, I forgot the notary will be resting.
So let's go forge some documents. Alright. Here we go. I already know we need some ink. Click. You approved it sideways. Ah! And we just got the music, which means we're doing the right thing. Alright. I'm gonna check what time it is really quick. Don't mind me. Just, wow. Alright, I definitely will have to go in the next, like, 10 minutes, so we might as well just stop here, I think. So I'm just gonna, yes. We saved. Yes, we did save. Alright. Alright. So, I think that is a good stopping point for today. Thank you guys for joining. And, we will pick up with this game later. I can't believe it's been a little over 2 hours. A lot has happened. but also not a lot. I promise the game picks up a lot more the further you go. So let me just see what the chat says. Again, sorry, fingers, because, you know, storyline and not storyline. Oh my goodness, words. Fingers because webcam is phone and touchscreen and chat and second monitor. So, but it's been fun. I'm, yes, hoping that we actually get a bit further in the storyline next time. And I will see you anon, I guess. So, bye. Bye, bestie.